If some drop, come on, let's go, man. Let's shoot the clock, man. Hit your girl that check free. She didn't used to text me. Now she wanna come rest me. I gotta call my bestie. Someone call my bestie. They gotta find my bestie. Wake up, make a check, please. You know what that I'm smoking though. I'll be high till next week. No, I had to let her go, cause she couldn't arrest me. Woke up with my toolie, what it do? Meet me in the alley with the troops.
Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Washington football team and the Seattle Seahawks. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. So an agile move, but not a big gain. Down right near the 25. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And some room to run now. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. You think about the great running backs in the game today. I don't know if Aaron Jones is a name that comes immediately to mind, but it should, evidenced by that run there. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Next is Washington 7, Seahawks 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. 65 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. And just a yard to go here on second down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's third down and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week. And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. On play action, Allen. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass. And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run here with Raymond Calais.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
The 6-yard line.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points. And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but in the NFL,
is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And able to find Alan Lazard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Extra point attempt to come here. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes this Washington 14. Seahawks 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Allen off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Watkins, 32 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 4. That's caught by Howard.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll set up to throw. That's complete right side to Lazard. Hook up a 15 yards there, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds McLaurin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Allen Lazard, 39 yards. And Washington has once again taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
21, Seahawks 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen, he'll air this one out for Mims. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. That's complete to Lazard, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
They'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Allen. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the ground, it's Calais. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Raymond Calais from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the two-point try. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that? Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Looking to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And Lazard's got it again. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And Washington has made this a one-score game. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Going deep here for Watkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Touchdown, Washington. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
The Seahawks take over 1st down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Allen off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Quez Watkins saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
I mean, real, I don't know how to stop this shit, cuz. No cap. Bro, look at bro. They back. I can't. They getting killed out there. No, I'm telling everybody, get back, bro. They still getting burnt deep, bro. That nigga. Bro, I can't play no type of man cover, bro. Oh, I had him. This nigga found the ball. Oh my.
There he goes right side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken from about the 12. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the shot right. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They'll run. Calais. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up the...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Josh Allen with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Washington will take over the first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. They'll set up to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This one swung out here to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Howard. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown, Washington. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. 85 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Calais. Room here to run. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big play there for Seattle.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
At the 3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And now they'll throw with Allen. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
163 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So out comes the field goal team once more. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd and a yard. Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 8. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional rep. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. And you can bet they're preaching Japan.
I never played a game where I fumbled this many times. Nigga, I got 5 fumbles, bro. 5. Bro. 5. I never had a guy fumble this many times, bro. Nigga fumble going into halftime. Nigga fumble downfield.
First and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. It's complete to Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Like, man, fall down next time.
First of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught at the 10.
I'm gonna score one more time, bro. Run the clock out.
Washington going to use the second of their
I'm trying to hurt somebody. No, this ain't ass.
Stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So now following the
Look
big
at
play,
that.
they've got a first and goal.
You never seen a nigga fumble 5 something times in a game. This nigga Aaron Jones. Oh my god.
Picked up by Trey Brown, and the Seahawks are going to have it here.
Bryce, you for 53 carries is horrible, bro.
That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He's got the hook up with Diggs.
Oh, he's trying to. That's, oh my god. Get us out of here, team. Y'all really not going to play that.
In the closing seconds. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught.
He caught.
And now we're going to get a time.
He caught that?
Somewhat pointlessly called.
Bro, this is a really bad game.
That's already been
This game is really bad.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.